Alrighty. How is everyone going? I have got a quick window where I can fish, which I generally don't fish in this particular day, but yeah, for some reason I've just got the time to do it. Today we're going to explore Wyee Creek. Now Wyee Creek is an absolute pain in the butt to get to. You've either got to go through those pipes there, or you've got to park your car a couple hundred metres up the road, walk your kayak, pull everything apart, move it through these little barricades that are about this far apart, lift it over the top, and then you launch in here. Now, in saying that, I've just got to remember to take a post. There is a reason why you don't eat the fish here, and I can't remember the name of the mineral that's in this area, but there's high contents of it, and eating the fish can cause you to be sick. So this is just more of an exploration, definitely catch and release like always, but gives you a rough idea what's up Wyee Creek. Now, yeah, it's like I said, it's not somewhere where you just can come and just launch your kayak really easy. It's very involved in getting your kayak down here. It's very slippery, muddy, but as you can see, it's very similar to Dora Creek. High sides, very muddy at the moment. It's 1 metre deep in the middle here. This does open up, if you go through the left channel, it does open up into a big plain area, which is about 0.6 of a metre deep. The other side of those pipes is Lake Macquarie. Let's head up here. Today we're going to be just trawling up here. This is going to start with a bit of a trawl. We're going to trawl up this little guy here. I can't remember his name. It's very hard to get hold of these days. So because it's only 1.1 metre deep, we only want something tiny. And the other thing we're doing is obviously Proficient, Cicada, Black. Don't know how it's going to go. Now, if you notice it's got the back treble on it, I actually change them out for these. Number 8 or number 10 Atomic Trick Bits assist hook, and they use Gamakatsu hooks. That's one of the best hooks on the market. I feel they're the best hook on the market. So I generally do that. I generally change out the middle treble as well for Gamakatsu, but I won't today, mainly because I'm not at home. And you need like a micro split ring ply to change them. They're not the easiest to do, but we'll get into that as we're trawling. I'm going to change that as I'm trawling up there. So let's get into it. Let's have an awesome day. It's very overcast, supposed to rain today, but we're going to give it our best shot. And I really need to change this as soon as possible so I can flick these banks for some bream, because it looks very broomy in here. So, all right, let's head to it and let's get onto it. All right, let's change this split hook. So, make sure you keep your packaging. I put mine under my seat. So there you go, that's it with its double hook. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this so you guys can see. So I generally take this whole piece off. So you want to get your split ring pliers. Now these are Catch Fishing micro split ring pliers. So you got to get through there. Pump it through there. Just had mullet jumping beside me. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see. So got that off. Just drop the treble. Again, you can use those trebles. I'm not saying you can't. They're Proficient actually make their own trebles and stuff like that. I just like the assist hook. So these are just basically a bit of wire clipped in. Now usually at this point I'll put the rest in I have a special tackle box. You'll see how they're clipped in. Just a little bit of twisty wire. At this point I use these at home, and I've got a special treble hook and assist hook tackle box that's all measured out and stuff like that, and that's where I usually put them after I do that. So I'm just going to put them away, and I'll put them back in a second. I'll put them back into my thing so they're protected from the moisture. Again, split ring pliers. Let's just get that off. Just get that off. So you just pull your twist tie off. Now some people leave that split ring on the on there. I don't, I tend to take mine off. So again, this is where you got to be careful because these are finer than the other ones. So you got to just open them up. You probably can't even see that, but open them up. I mean, what is it? I mean, 80 centimeters deep of water, that's why I'm allowing it. So you just put that on there and twist it round. This wind's pushing me into the bank, so I'm just trying to do a few things at once. And then we are on. Now what I like to do is try and get the split ring part to the top and away from the assist hooks, and this bit is the tricky bit. And then what I do is I try and, whichever one's the longer one, I try and pull it so it's a little bit, so they're just slightly different lengths. Ever so slightly, I find that helps with the hook up. There we go. There we go, proficient cicada with the tails all hooked up. Now the other thing, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed why I'm doing this section of the video, is I don't tie a loop knot onto my lines. I have what they call a quick clip connector. Again, I don't know how this is going to show, but there's a little eyelet part and you spin your lures on. And then that's on. So you tie a normal knot to the quick clip connector, spin it on, and that is done. So we're just going to use some S-Factor scent. So now I literally, the first coating is always smothered. I usually coat mine and put them back in the box for a day, but completely forgot. So the first covering, and I always do the wings. You probably shouldn't do the wings, but this is a hormone-based scent. S-Factor, squidgies, everybody knows it. Use it on soft plastics, hard plastics, metals, just use it on everything. It really helps those fish to latch on. Put a little bit on the hooks. It's just, like I said, I literally smother it the first time. And I like to actually, like I said, I like to sit it out there for a while. I like it to dry on it and ferment in it for a bit, but that's not going to happen today because we're going straight casting. Now, there you have it. We're already set up. I've got some scent on this one as well. So we're going to head up the creek. It's a fair way up to what they call the deadwoods or deadlands. But we're going to have a bit of a flick along the way and see how we go. So, all right, I'll be back when something new's happened. I was not expecting whatever that is. I'm just going to cast way out there. That's definitely mullet. Oh. Yep. I'm assuming it's Taylor. I'm assuming it's Taylor just hitting that. Out in the middle of nowhere around all that mullet. I'm assuming it's Taylor. Oh no, it's a bream. It's an alright size bream. I'm pretty sure it's a bream boat. Yep. Oh, he's a nice size bream too. Oh, look at that. Well, I didn't even get up to where I wanted to, and that's a nice size bream boat. I really need to put my wet weather gear on. That's what that was about. Well, Alright, how big's he going? Please don't jump. Alright, so he's going about 26. 26, nice little Brembo, off he goes. Alrighty, so we're at the junction point. So we came up that little stretch there, and we're turning right. That leads into the big open area, and then we're going to go up under this coal loader bridge and just keep heading up Wyee Creek. That is the plan. We've just got that nice brim. Then I accidentally spooked a whole heap of mullet, which would have spooked everything else around it. So why all that spooked there? We're not going to fish there. We're just going to keep heading west up the river. Like I said, right up in that bank. Oh, I should have just let it go. Oh. Oh. Yep. Caught it. I don't think he's very big. Keep the tension on. Oh, he's a little bit smaller than my last one. You shouldn't be doing what I just did there. That's called high sticking. My rod's a solid carbon rod. It can allow for that. But the average rod, you don't do that. Yeah, 80 centimetres deep in there. I clawed it. Kind of knew there was going to be one in there. Ah. Now, fish this far up the creeks may never have seen anybody, humans, boats, or anything. So this is a whole new experience for him. And he's definitely hooked. And again today on the treble. I haven't had many. Oh, he's really got caught. He really caught himself well. To be honest, that treble, I don't know if you can see that, but that's not. I'm going to have to change that treble out. I'm not even going to get the measure out for this one. This guy is just going on about 18, 19 centimetres. I'm going to take off my... Oh. Don't know if you can see that at all. I'm trying to pick it up for you so you can see it. Look at that. That is not how a treble's supposed to work. It is definitely bent, so we're going to fix that up now. We'll get a new treble. Alright, so Wyee Creek bends around to the right, but this is commonly known as the Deadwoods. Like I said, unless you've got a kayak, you're not coming in here. That's an island, so yeah, like there's a whole heap of areas, like a lot of this is private property. But that continues on to Wyee Creek, which I want to go, but I want to have a quick cast around the Deadwoods, around the trees, throw some cicadas at it, see what I can't get. And yeah, let's check my battery and I'll be back. Right, so we had a quick cast around the Deadwoods, couldn't really get anything. I tried a couple of grubs, still nothing, so I'm not going to waste my time. If it's not on, it's not on. We are later on in the day, So it might be an early morning thing or late afternoon when they get up in there. So we are going to head back up the creek still. The rain has started coming down a bit heavier. So we're going to still head up Wyee Creek because I've never been past this point. So this is all going to be new for me, new exploration, and hopefully you're enjoying the content of the exploration. But yeah, so that was the Deadwoods. Unfortunately, couldn't get any hits or anything there, but yeah, this rain I think is going to be set in now. So it's going to be harder and harder and harder to catch things, I think, because of the wind as well. The wind in there is just, yeah, don't know what it is. It's just whipping around, it's blowing around. It's 1 minute it's one direction, next minute it's the other direction. So it was just getting really hard to cast, especially light little grubs and stuff like that around the trees. Made it really difficult. So we'll continue on our path up Wyee Creek, see how far we can go, and let's see if we can't get a couple more bream, or up here maybe EP or bass. I don't know, I've never fished this far up, so you know, an EP and a bass would be so spectacular right now. Right, I'll be back. But the original one was underneath this tree here, which gives me the impression that it was a fish. Yep. Come on. Can't see it. I'm assuming it's a brimbo. Oh yeah, it's a nice bream. Another good bream on the cicada, and it's caught in the net. That's alright. Oh, he's literally hung up in the net. Oh. Oh, he's very well caught. I don't think he's that big, he's just, I really don't have to wet this because it's been raining. I'll try and get him. He's not very feisty. Look, he's going, that's 25, 26, 27. He's not quite 28. He engulfed that. Now, people wonder why I use little micro pliers. Well, this is the reason why. If I had big pliers, I wouldn't be able to get into his mouth like that. Now, we've got 2 out. Three out. And off he swims. I'm back where the splash was before I caught that bream. I just had to pedal back up the river, that's how much it pushed me back. So I'm going to go this side of it, cast in, and hopefully bring it across the edge of that timber there. Because there was a bream there that spooked the thing. I don't think he would have gone across to that side to spook that. So I've got this funny feeling, oh, that's it. I feel like there's going to be a bream in here. But I don't know if I just got, oh, there we go. Oh, What the? That just took it all the way down. Well, I was right about there being bream in there. Oh. How did he not hit that? Oh, again. Just not connecting. I dare say that's it. I dare say they won't come back for thirds. Oh. Yep. Oh, that's rubbing. Oh, I'm going to lose this, I think. I can feel it rubbing. I can feel it rubbing under the trees. I've got no idea where he's gone. He's big. I can feel it rubbing. I think I can get under this part. I'm just trying to coax him out very slowly. I'm not trying to do anything spectacular. I'm trying to drift into that snag, to be honest. Just to try and... He snagged me up, I think. There's nothing I can do about that. Yep, he snagged me up. Wow, that was a decent sized fish, I think. Oh, he's still in there. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna... I think I'm getting some ground on him. Just seeing if he... Come on. I'm literally just letting the line go. I really don't want to lose that lure. It's a brand new, literally brand new lure. But he's still on there. I still feel vibrations and that on there. Oh, that just came off something. Just had a bit of a give then. Oh, I'm going to come in from this angle. Let's see what we can't do. Got no idea where he's ripped me. I'm pretty sure I'm gone. But there's not much else I can really do. Oh shit. Oh, I got him. I got him. Look at the size of him. Look at the size of him. Oh, it's nearly given up. Look at the size of that guy. Girl, oh my God. The line must be chewed to sh. Oh. What's he going? 34 and not quite 35. But he is a stonker. We got the glory picture. Let's get him out of here. Don't dare kick right now, buddy. Alright. Now, I'm hoping he swims away. Let's just put him on here. If he doesn't swim away, I'm going to have to try and... What I'm going to try and do is do a trick that I learnt for Mulloway. What we're going to do is just going to do this, and we should be able to get some... Oh, yep, there we go. Look at that. How good was that? How good was that, everybody? I called it. I've caught it a couple of times now where they'd beat, and I was not wrong. Oh, I'm ecstatic with that. I'm chuffed. I came out here late, not expecting much, and just in the last couple of minutes, the last 10-15 minutes, the last few casts, I've caught some great fish. The leader is bad there. Other than that, it must have felt the hook or something. Yep. Oh, he doesn't seem very happy. He swam out into the middle, which is unusual. Oh! You can't see what it is. Is that another big bream? Oh. There's another decent sized bream. Look at that. Look at that. Another decent sized brimbo. Oh, mate, another decent sized brimbo. Bouncing around. Well, the assist hooks did the damage this time. One assist hook. Yeah, one assist hook perfectly lipped. Did the damage. Kind of don't bother right now. Oh, what a great little fishing trip this has been. Alright, there we go. Nice little 34 to the fork. Oh, not quite 34 to the fork, hang on. Where is he going? Oh, 30. Well, if we spread him out, he's 30, it's 32, 33, 32. I'm going to say 32. To the fork he's 30. Right now I'm going to try and pick him up without getting spiked. And all these models down this creek, all these guys have been so covered in slime. They're so slippery. I usually de-hook them the other way, and I'm going to have to. I don't like my chances of him cooperating too much right now. I can't even see how he's hooked. That's the biggest problem right now. There we go. Got that out. Got that out. Hit reverse, get me out of the trees. And this guy should swim away pretty easy. He's swimming. Come on. There he goes. I do like that steep bank. I do like getting there. It does look like a good bream hidey hole. Well, it did. I said it looked like a good bream hidey hole. And I was, and he's absolutely side hooked himself. He's the smallest of the day. I was right. Dude, you really made a mess of that one, didn't you, hey? Now, the problem with these guys is they're very jumpy. As you can see. And when he does that, oh, dude. Oh. Yeah, alright, so I can't get that out. So he's hooked himself in his mouth. Stop. Stop. The problem with these guys is they're so tiny. That, yeah, they're anal fins are so close to your hand. I'm going to try and... There we go, got him. Yeah, he swims away fine, so success on that one. I honestly don't know how many people would have fished up here. Like I said, it's not for the... Getting your kayak in here is very difficult. Boats, well, impossible, unless you know someone who has a property that backs onto the creek, which I think there's 3 maybe. So it's very limited access in here. I have seen people walking, so I'm assuming there is walking trails, but where they got access from I do not know, because a lot of this land is actually owned by the Vales Point power station is the owner of the land. And every turn, new fishing spots. This is a great little creek. I'm having something to eat. Bit of sugar. Very interesting. We now have a full gum tree crossing this river. I'd be dumb not to throw a couple of casts in here before I even get close to it. I'm going to have to go over that side, I think. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get over it, but once I get over it, it will be fine. So it could be a paddle and it's definitely coming down. I might have to get the paddle out on this one. Oh, yep, and we're through. And we're through. This creek just keeps going and going and going. It's longer than I ever thought. So I had a little break. Couldn't get to my water because it was on the outside of the kayak. So I had a bit of water now. Yeah. Don't know how much further we're going to be able to get up. I couldn't really tell from the shoreline. Yeah, there's lots of trees in that now. Oh, there we go. It splits into two here. I don't think that's it. I think that is just a little thing. That's not the whole creek. That's an offshoot into a whole new creek on the looks of that. I have no idea about that one. I'll have to look at the maps. It looks like an offshoot from the creek. We are getting to the point now. Now we're starting to get to the point where we might not be able to go too much further. You know that because when I put my rods underneath there, it means we're getting up into a lot of low-lying trees and stuff like that. Might have to get the through this one. Oh, spider web. Didn't want to go through that one personally. Oh, well, that is pretty much it for this one. Unless I want to chop some trees down and go that way. That is pretty much as far as I can go without chopping down a tree. Oh shit. Yep, they're fine. Oh. So we'll check out the other offshoot and see what happens with that one now. But this is pretty much as far as you're going to get up of Wyee Creek. And then the offshoot, I don't know much about at all. There's another spider web. Avoid them. Alright. Might leave this paddle out for a second, because I feel like I'm going to need it very shortly. So, like I said, I could go up further, but I'd have to really move those branches or bring something up, chop those branches down. So let's have a look in this offshoot. Looks like I can get a bit of the way up here. Maybe, maybe not. The tree branches are down. Let's have a look. Well, there's a big stick that's just coming out of there. That's a big tree branch. So that tree looks like it's fallen over. From the looks of that, yes, I'll probably go a bit further up that creek, but I think it's going to be the same. We're just going to have tree branches everywhere. So I know people like me to go all the way up. Alrighty, well there you go. We are at the end of Wyee Creek. Now, is there going to be anything up here? Probably, but not that I can see. If I use grubs and all sorts of stuff and I've fished it a lot, I reckon you're going to catch your bass and your EPs here, but I don't want to do that. It was an effort getting up here. I left at what, 8 this morning, and it is now midday. So I've been on the water for 4 hours getting there. Yes, I fished a lot, but 4 hours. And the last probably hour I've pretty much just spent hightailing it up here. So yes, there is probably stuff up here. There is a lot of diminishing returns the further you come up, the less you catch. So let's go back to where we were catching some, and we'll fish on the way back, and see if we can't get some more. See if the deadwoods, if the breeze has died down in the deadwoods, then I'll try and get some footage there and flick some grubs around. But as is, that is the end of Wyee Creek. Let's head back.